My name is James Blackburn. I live and work in the American Southwest. As a result, I have the good fortune to be able to travel to a variety of beautiful locations. As a professional filmmaker, I document my life through video adventures and I share them with the world. Stay tuned as I travel through the world of movies and the beautiful outdoors. Thanks for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Today's video adventure starts at Texas Riverways in Moab, Utah. This is the company that provided all our rental gear, as well as provided transportation to take us down to the Green River at Ruby Ranch. But first, a random deer walked by early in the morning, so I thought I'd get some video of it for you. This is not an unusual occurrence in these southwest mountain towns. I just took it as a good sign. So here's the van and the trailer that will take us to the Green River. We had all our gear packed away and ready to go. You can see it was quite organized, and we had a lot of gear, but we were ready to travel to the Green River. Here's Matt, the Southwest backpacker, and me on our way to the Green River. After about a 90-minute drive, we land at Ruby Ranch at the drop-off point. We got all the canoes loaded and ready to go for our first day of journey on the Green River. 7 days and 6 nights of an awesome adventure.
All right, the float has officially began on the Green River 2021. The folks are up here behind me. I'll show you here in a second. They're getting ready to launch here in just a moment. River current's taking me. Those guys will be back here in a second. Maybe I should boat back up to them for a moment. Solo Canoe 2021. Heading down the Green River in Utah. Beautiful day, sun shining. It's a slight little cool breeze. Just can't complain. Why would I want to? Awesome.
So we begin our journey on the Green River for 7 days and 6 nights of a grand adventure. We take our casual float on the first day and stick to the shady parts of the river. The air is cool and nice. It's a beautiful day for traveling. Look at these rock formations. Ah yes, the Green River. A true paradise, right here in the southwestern United States. It's a place where you can put your hat off and have a brain thought or two. Maybe even look up at the sky. I know it looks like the river is green. That's because it really is. The Green River lives up to its name. But what the Green River doesn't tell you until you're there is how peaceful and nice this place really is.
Every bend of the river leads to a different view, and they're all absolutely amazing. Also, being in the shade a little bit doesn't hurt. Now this view is very familiar to me. I remember this spot of the river 2 years ago, specifically because over here, there's 2 boulders. Each one has a tree growing out of it. And I just remember that specific spot because it's beautiful and interesting. The tree on the left boulder's like a bonsai tree. It's all twisted and turned. The one on the right boulder's still kind of young, but yeah, I totally remember this spot from 2 years ago.
Yes, 2 years ago, I went by the exact spot right now where I'm at with my brother Daniel. He couldn't make it on this journey, but he was still here with us in spirit. The sunny beautifulness of the rocks.
Oh man, I love finding some shade out here. It's a little bit warm today, probably 85-ish it's gonna be. So the shade's feeling particularly nice right about now. Yes, yes, yes. And just a minute ago, back before there was rock on the left-hand side, there was a shoreline and some trees, and I saw a beaver. I literally floated about 4 feet from it, It was on the shoreline, and then it went under the water before I could get the camera out. But it was the closest I've ever been to a beaver, and it was a big, healthy one. It was pretty awesome. You know, I'm solo in my canoe on this trip. Unfortunately, my brother couldn't make it. He had to work. But I'm also solo on the river right now. Everybody's so far ahead of me, I can't see anybody anywhere. So I better turn. Looks like the shallow water is coming up on my right. It's warm out today. I'm feeling it a little bit. Plus, paddling alone in a heavy boat is a lot of work. But, I mean, what a beautiful place. I mean, all around me is just incredible. It might be a lot of work, but it's totally worth it every single time. I am truly and honestly alone on this river right now. Maybe when I get around this next bend to the right, I'll see everybody again, but for now, there's no one in front of me, and there's no one behind me. Just me, the river, the rocks, the sky, and the animals. All right, heading up to Tren Alcove here. Hopefully it's not taken by other campers and we can have at it, because I'm tired. Okay, once we got to Tren Alcove, there was a little offshoot creek here. It's very shallow. We got stuck a couple times, but we floated up this direction. And now 3 of the canoes are here. We're gonna unload them all and head up this direction, up there by those trees. Let me zoom in for you. Those big shade trees up there, there's a campsite somewhere, so time to start bringing gear up. All right, folks, I'll be honest with you. That was a tough first day so far. I was mentally prepared to canoe alone, but physically it's a whole nother story, and I'm feeling it. It's gonna be good to sleep tonight for sure. All right, I'm already out of breath. We just started unloading the boats. As fun and relaxing as this is, it still is work. But check this out. This is one of the spots where we can set up camp at. Nicely shaded and good. There he is, we made it. Southwest Backpackers told me many stories about this place, and I finally get to see it. This is like the gateway into my campsite. I'll show it to you here in just a minute.
But first, a few beautiful shots of the surrounding area. I was falling in love with Tren Alcove. What a perfect place to set up camp. I was truly a happy camper.
This tree is the gateway to my tent. You can see back there where I'm going to be camping at tonight. Let's go take a closer look. Oh boy, it's hot today. Plus we're working hard, but found a place that's pretty shady with a big tree here. So hopefully this will stay in the shade today, because I'd like to take a little nap in here and it won't be too hot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.com.
This was a great campsite. As I looked through the tree, I saw that my camp was in the shade of this beautiful and massive tree. And look at the surrounding area, totally beautiful. A little while later, we played a board game called Ticket to Ride London. It was a good time. I have this game at home as well. It's a blast to have. Thanks, Terry, for bringing it. And now some beautiful shots of the surrounding area and the plant life. A little while later, the guys got the campfire going in the fire pan, and they were about to make dinner, which tonight was going to be hamburgers. Can't go wrong with a good hamburger in the great outdoors. So we all enjoyed the later part of the day as the sun was setting. Matt here was supervising the food. Thanks, Matt, the Southwest Backpacker. You're a good friend and a cook. So as evening came upon us, we saw the sun going down between these two rocks in the canyon. It was truly a beautiful sight. Glorious indeed.
A little later in the day, we're about to have dinner, but I had to come back down here to get a couple supplies out of the cooler. But yeah, look at all these awesome canoes back here. Beautiful.
After the sun had set behind the canyon walls, we realized that all our camps were in the shade, and it was starting to cool off and feel very, very nice. I was truly thankful to be able to have this campsite. I knew that later I'd have a good night's sleep here.
Oh man, the hike through here is kind of intense. Really heavily grown over. I thought this went down to the river, but I'm starting to be not sure. Ow. This is totally creepy and unreal. Wow.
Flower. Wow. This had been a great start to the first day of my 7-day adventure on the Green River. What a beautiful camp spot, great dinner, and beautiful views everywhere.
All right, night is upon us. It's very early evening right now. Camp is down there, well, at least base camp is down there in the woods where you see the fire going. We have a fire pan, of course, and we're gonna go down and have a campfire experience before returning to our tents to get some sleep. Yes, yes, yes.
It was the perfect end to the perfect day. I was relaxed and happy, as was the team. And of course, what evening wouldn't be complete without a little slow motion campfire? This had been another beautiful experience, and it was only day one. My mind wandered and thought about many different subject matters, but mostly it was reflecting on the time I was spending here with friends around the campfire on day one of the Green River. It's been a great start to our 7-day, 6-night journey as we enjoyed the campfire together. What an awesome day. Remember folks, life is beautiful if you know where to look. Keep your eyes, your heart, and your mind open. It just might lead you somewhere special. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Be sure to check my YouTube channel for almost 900 additional video adventures.
.com, .inc, TM,